What's up, y'all? It's your girl Nate, and I'm back with another video. What's up, y'all? So, I finally decided to come on and make part 2 to the story time that I was making on my experience as being a sophomore. I told y'all I was gonna make it the next day, but some things happened, and we're making it right now. Okay, I tried to go outside because I was gonna go to the pool with my little sisters, but I stepped outside for 2 seconds and ran back in this house because it is too hot for a pimp like me out there, okay? Okay. No, but for real though, it's too hot outside right now. I don't even know how hot it is out there, but it's hot. And I will not be sitting out there in the sun today. So I decided to come here and make this. Don't mind my hair. I look very much busted right now, but it's okay. I'm just gonna finish this story time and get a post up for y'all because a couple people have told me to finish it. So we're gonna finish it. So basically, I left off on where they brought me into the office, I believe. Yeah, that's what it was. So basically, like I said, he was holding me. Like, he was like he not letting go. He making sure I wasn't getting away. So basically, he bring me into that office. And I'm sorry, y'all. I keep on licking my lips. I lost all my lip glosses. So basically, he brings me into the office, and I'm scared. Like, I'm scared for my life because I've already been asking my mom to transfer me back to A school. And it's like, I'm supposed to be doing good to get transferred back to A school. But instead, I'm just being bad. And I've never been a type of child to do this type of stuff. Like, I don't know, I think it's the car that got to me. I think that car got to me or something. But, shoot, I was living my best life, okay? I was out every day, and it wasn't even summer. But, shoot, learn my lesson. So, basically, went into that office. I sat down. She starts asking me all these questions, like, how did you get here? What's your name? Why are you here? Where do you live? What's your mom's number? Like, so federal. I'm telling you, just federal. So I'm like, I'm just sitting back and I'm just sitting back like this. I'm like this the whole time. I'm not even looking at the lady in her face. I'm just like this. My foot is shaking back and forth. Like, I'm just shaking, just staring off. I'm so scared for her to call my mom. And it's like, I went to A school already. So once I told them my name, they pulled up my records and they got my mom's number and all that. So basically, she calls my mom, and my mom gets on the phone. The conversation went a little something like this. She gets on the phone. Hello, is this Sylvia? Yes, we have Shanae Anderson in our office right now. She has been trespassed from A school for sneaking in and trying to fight some girls. We will be sending her home, but we need to know if it's okay with you on how she'll be getting home. That's a little bit how the conversation went. So basically, my mom tells them I have a car, and they're like, oh, does she have a driver's license? Oh, okay, we would like to see that also. Mind you, I did not have my driver's license at the time, so I was sitting there shook. So my mom says on the phone, I hear her, she says, let me speak to Shanae. So when she said that, I was gone. I'm telling you, like, I'm dead. She wants to speak to me? To me? So I'm like, hello? I'm like, hello? And like, literally, like, I'm like shaking. She says, Shanae, you better get your ass back to this house right now. And when you get here, them keys is mine. That phone is mine. Okay, Mom. I'm on my way. So basically, I'm like, okay. They're like, okay, yeah. We have to escort you though, so wait for us. So basically, they're walking me out. And it's the end of the day. There's still some kids inside the school, but it's like everybody's just staring at me. I'm just walking with my head down like this. I'm going to the back. They brought me my keys. I'm going to the back to the car. So basically, they just trespassed me from A school. I'm over here mad because first off, I'm getting everything took from me. Second off, I'm not even going to be able to go back to A school, or so I thought. So like, I was just dead. Like, what in the world? So basically, I get home. My mom wasn't there when I got there. Look good for me. So I have my phone for a little hour or two. set my keys down because I was not going to play with her with them keys. So I put them keys down on that table, brought my phone in my room, locked my door, and I was on that phone. I was texting my friends, hey, yo, they just trespassed me. Everybody hit me up. What happened? What happened? What happened? Ah, they just trespassed me. They just trespassed me. So I call P on the phone. I'm like, bro, they just trespassed me. How am I supposed to be switching back? So we over here talking. I'm scared. And then I hear that knock on that door. I hear that door. I jumped. I'm scared because I'm like, what? I have to see her now. So basically, I unlock my door. Go open up the door. Before I open up the door, I put that phone down, okay? Put that phone down, open up the door. She didn't even yell at me when she came to the house. She just said, well, I guess you're really not going to A school no more, right? And went to her room. So I'm over here panicking for no reason. So I'm like, okay. I'm like, is this gonna backfire on me? Like, am I finna get in trouble later? Or no, I didn't get in trouble later, actually. Kept my phone, kept my keys. She just told me I wasn't going back to A school. So basically, I'm like, Mom, please, I don't want to be at B school no more. Please, I'm still begging her after I just got in trouble. But when I waited like a week or two to beg her again. But she was like, you know what? Yeah, I'll switch you back to A school when you get your driver's license. So she said that once I get my driver's license, I could go back to A school because I needed to show them my driver's license because I just got in trouble over there and I didn't have it. So it's kind of like, okay, that's easy. Mind you, I took my driver's license once before at about, I think it was either last year or the beginning of this year, and I failed it. I get really nervous when I have to drive with people. One thing I hate is driving with people in the car with me. If it's more than 2 people inside the car, I do not want to drive with you. I do not like driving with a packed car. Sorry, I'm mixing my words. I don't like driving with a packed car because I don't like people judging how I drive. Like, I hate being judged. So basically, I failed my first test. So I'm like, you know what? I've been studying for this. I'm gonna get it. Second test. It was like a week after I got trespassed from A school. I was about to say the name. I keep on slipping up. It was like a week after I got trespassed from A school. Went to go take the driver's test. Failed that one. I failed the driver's test. And like literally, I was so heartbroken because since I failed it, I had to wait 2 to 3 more months to take another one. And I was like, if I wait 2 to 3 more months, there's no point of going back to A school because the school year is going to be over. So I started crying. I'm not even going to cap to you. I started crying inside the car. So my mom, she was feeling a little sympathetic for me, you know. She was feeling a little sympathetic. So she was like, you know what? We'll go talk to the people tomorrow at A school. So I'm happy because I'm like, yes. Even though I didn't meet my half of the deal and pass the test, she agreed that we could go talk to them. So basically, the next day comes, we go to talk to them, and they said that I could come back. But they made me sign this contract. Basically, it was a contract saying that I need to be in class 90% of the time. I need to do all my work. I need to show them that I'm worthy of coming back to that school. I need to show them that my grades are going to do better and all that. Mind you, when I first went to A school, my grades were good. I was all good. But they caught me getting in trouble when I was sneaking in. So it's like, they're like, we need to see that your grades are good. We need to see this, and that. I was like, yep, I got you. So we signed the paper, and I started the next day at A school. Walked in that school, did everything that the paper told me not to do. I'm telling you, my first day back, I only went to 2 classes out of 7. Only went to 2. We was outside the park. There was a McDonald's right down the road from us. Was at that McDonald's every second, was running around the school, running around the hallways, having fun. I'm telling you, I was living my best life. We was outside blasting music, running from, oh shoot. We was running from the SMTs, like I said, the little security guards there. We was running from them. We was outside in the little woods. We had like a playground. So basically, it was our school, and we had like a little playground over here, and we had these woods. We was running around the woods. We was on the playground with it. We was just doing everything but schoolwork and classwork. The only time I stepped foot into that school is for lunch. I went to both of the lunches and went right back outside. every single day. So mind you, there's this thing called 10-day drop. So basically, if you don't go to your classes 10 days in a row, then they drop you, which means that your parent has to come and enroll you back in school. So basically, I didn't know that at first until I'm outside having fun, and I'm like, you know what? Let's go to this one class. Me, P, and my other friend, we had culinary together, which is our little cooking class. That was like the only class that we really went to. The only class that we went to consistently. We went to that class almost every single day. So basically, I'm like, let's go to this class. Let's go to this class. We go in to go to the class, and they tell me that I can't go because I'm 10-day dropped. They said that I had to leave the premises, and I couldn't come back until my mom talked to them. So now I'm scared because I done blocked the phone number of my mom's phone for A school. So they haven't been calling her. She thinking I'm going to class. She thinking I'm doing good. But I'm doing the opposite of good. Haven't did a single lick of schoolwork since I've been back. Haven't been in no more than 3 classes a day. Like, I'm just doing the worst possible. Running around, playing, doing a lot that I was not supposed to be doing. So my heart dropped again because I had to tell my mom to go up to the school and talk to them to get me back enrolled. And my mom, she already did not want me to go back to A school. So it's like, I know, like, I'm thinking in my head, I know she's not gonna let me go back. I know she's not gonna let me go back. I messed up. I have to do better when I go back. I need to do better when I go back. So I keep on telling myself this on my way home. I'm sitting inside the car for a little bit because she's home. I'm like, okay, I gotta do better. I gotta do better. I'm gonna sweet talk her. I'm gonna get her to get me back enrolled. And I'm gonna go to all my classes. And we'll have fun after school. So basically, I went inside, told her about it, and I was like, Mom, please, I'm sorry. She said, you know what? You don't even need to go back to that school. You only want to go there because your friends are there. You don't want to go to do work there. You're not going there no more. Oh my gosh, I was scared because it's like, what? I can't go no more. So like 3 days passed, she didn't let me go to school. And after, like, on the 3rd day, I think, we went up to the school and we talked to the principal. So basically, she was telling my mom something about this boot camp, telling her they should put me in boot camp and that I should go to a alternative school and this and that because I wasn't doing good in their school. So basically, I'm like, no, please, just give me one more chance. I'll do anything. So once I said anything, the principal was like, anything? Okay. So they decided that they will let me go back to the school if I went on an attendance contract, which is basically this bright green piece of paper that you have to have every single one of your teachers sign and turn in to a teacher at the end of the day to say that you went to all your classes. So basically, they put me on that. Went back to school the next day. I went to about 4 or 5 of my classes, most of them, for about 3 days. Got my sheet signed. Got about 4 teachers signed for those 3 days. Right after those 3 days, went back to what I was doing before. Outside, playing. Me, P, my other friend, all the other kids running around the hallways, running outside. Everybody in my car. At this point, my car is the trap car. Everybody's in my car. We blasting music at the park, at the McDonald's, down the road, in Miss Susie's backyard, knocking on people's doors, playing with people, ding-dong dishing. Like, we was doing everything in the books. But our schoolwork in them classes. That is definitely a red flag because I'm telling you guys right now, for everybody that's watching this video that's going to high school, the one thing that you do not need to do or start doing is skipping class. That is definitely not the right track because now I have to do summer school to catch back up on my credits. But I mean, it's really my fault because I should have been focusing on my schoolwork instead of playing. But you live and you learn. And I'm not gonna lie, that really was a fun year for me, my sophomore year. But I just need to know next year, more schoolwork, less fun time. But we still gonna turn up next year, don't plot me. But yeah, so we in and out the schools, running around, making TikToks, having fun, living our best life for real. But we were forgetting about the whole reason why we were there. So basically, we're running around and stuff, and we get in trouble again. But this time, they didn't call our parents. We get in trouble by the office because, like, they were fighting. So basically what happened was my friends got into this big old argument with this other group of girls. They met us in the hallway, and my friend and this other girl started fighting. They're fighting in the hallway. You know, of course, me and P, we gonna hype up our girl, because I'm like, okay, beat her up then, get her. So I'm like, okay, I see you. I did not fight, but I guess I was involved in it. So I got suspended for a day, which is also, I did have to tell my mom about that, but they didn't call her. I had to tell her about that. And it wasn't, I didn't really get in trouble for that because I wasn't the one fighting. And even if I was fighting, I still wouldn't get in trouble for that. But, yeah, so that happened. I got 10-day dropped again. And the second time I got 10-day dropped, I do not know how they let me come back to the school, but they decided to let me come back. And what else? Trying to wrap it up. This is more the end of the school year. I still was not doing good. Wasn't on the right track. They were really trying to send me to boot camp. Like, they really wanted me to go to this boot camp. Was not doing it. So basically, I'm trying to think of anything that was like really big to tell again. Like anything super fun or bad that I did. I went to prom. Yeah, had my little prom pictures. We actually, since I did not pass enough of my classes, but you know, your girl still snuck in. I still snuck into prom. Me and my prom date, we still snuck in, and we got into that party because, shoot. Yeah, that was really my experience on my sophomore year. It was actually a lot because this was like really my first year in high school. And actually, I know telling that story, now that you think about it, I was not the best child, but you know, I'm not a bad child still. I'm not a bad child at all. Like, I don't do drugs or none of that. I don't, like, I mean, I'll turn up for the one time, but I don't do drugs or nothing. I'm not that type of person. Like, I don't go to parties. I'm more of a homebody. I'm not even on cap. I'm always inside. But you know, that school year, I was always outside. We went to little track meets, to all the football games. We was just living our best life. And I'm not going to lie, that was a really fun year. I don't take back nothing that I did. But all I have to say is for anybody entering a new year in high school, just make sure that you focus on your work before you have fun. Because if you don't, it will catch up with you. I promise you it will. But that's all for this video. I'm sorry that I waited so long to make it. But I will be posting this either tonight or tomorrow. But one of these two for sure. I got y'all. I'm sorry for that. I know I look like a bum on this camera. But I will be back with more videos. Thank you guys for watching. If you guys decided to stay through and watch the video. And if you guys are new to my channel, thank you guys for watching. It's your girl name. If you enjoy my channel, make sure you subscribe, like, and comment because we the best. And yeah, my socials will be down below. My TikTok, Snapchat, Instagram, stuff like that. And yeah, keep up with your girl. I'll be back with more videos.